13th of February, the day before Valentine's Day. Alright, hello all you crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, and welcome back to Harvest December. So in the last part, Sine just got very upset at Kohai for being Kohai, and in this part, we're gonna see how long she stays upset. It's been 3 days. Tararata ta sa ta something. Long ellipses. Come on, Yuki, you too. Must I? Yes, we have to sing the cooking show song. Wait, can I? Good, I can still get the glossary thing here. There's a famous 3-minute cooking show in Japan that starts with Leon Jessel's Parade of the Tin Soldiers. Oh, and the Parade of the Tin Soldiers theme. Song. Thing. Sort of. Now that I think about it, it's not coming to mind. Alright, whatever. Come on. B, cancel it, go back. We'll start at the beginning again. Tara-rata-ta-ta. Don't make me do that again. No, don't make me do that again. Don't. It'll take 3 more minutes. Don't do that again. Sine, Mizuho, and Yuki had occupied the Sine kitchen. Alright. Since the shop was closed for the day, the place felt larger than usual and a little too empty for the 3 of them. You know, to be honest, I'm not too keen on this. I've only got Oni-chan and Dad to give chocolate to. I'm not too fond of Western sweets. What? We are no longer friends. Oh, come on, people, don't be so negative. Can we just make some Japanese cakes? I hear Masaki-san is quite fond of chocolate. So I have to boil some water to melt the cocoa butter, right? Cacao. Yeah. Yuki suddenly turned very enthusiastic. We've always brought her chocolate from the department store. Mizuho grumbled as she chopped the chocolate bar into small pieces. I've heard from Masaki-san, she whispered conspiratorially. I know what that word is. It's the adverb from, like, conspiracy. But I can't pronounce it. What did you say, Mizuho? I was just asking Sine if she had any good ideas to stop Oni-chan from being a pervert. There's nothing you can do. Aren't you answering a bit too fast? Give us some hope. It wasn't a topic Yuki had interest in, so she soon returned her full attention to the recipe book. Yuki isn't very good at being discreet. Mizuho grinned. She resembled her brother so much when she did that. But I didn't think you'd fall for someone as dim-witted as Oni-chan. I'm sorry. It must seem weird for you two. Don't apologize. I'm actually glad he's got someone that doesn't mind having him. Mizuho looked a bit sad when she said that. Once the chocolate was chopped into bits, it looked like a substantial amount. After getting a kitchen timer ready, some water was boiled so that the chocolate could be melted. The plan was to split the chocolate into 3 small pots so everybody could melt their own. I thought you'd never come forward about it, Mizuho said softly, without taking her eyes off the pot. I thought we would all stay this way forever, having fun the way we are. I never imagined that you could change like that. The chocolate began to soften at the edges. But why now? He held my hand. A thick, sweet aroma filled the room. That's so simple. It is. Because it was simple, I couldn't make any excuses. I couldn't deny it. Ah, my legs are falling asleep. And my knees hurt, because I'm sitting cross-legged. Deny what? My feelings. I don't think Masaki-san would cooperate. I didn't think Masaki-san would cooperate. If I didn't have Masaki-kun's help, I don't think I could have made this step. The chocolate melted into a creamy liquid. He doesn't look like the sort that would care. I thought he was cold. He is cold, but I think he's helping me because he wants to maintain his environment. Environment? Having you, me, Yuki, Kohai, and Shiro-sama as his friends, keeping this balance. But he's helping you out even when he knows he has to suffer Yuki's wrath. Isn't Yuki in the room here? Doesn't she, like, listen? Doesn't she know what's going on? Yeah, he's so unpredictable. I would have understood it if there was something in it for him, but oh well. I guess we should be happy just to know he's on our side. Yeah. I can help too, of course. Hey. Thanks, Mizuho-chan. Hey, both of you. Mix. What? Yuki pointed a finger. Sine and Mizuho looked at the direction. Oh no! No! That's what happens when you don't pay attention. The 2 pots before them were smoking and the chocolate had burnt at the bottom. They had to rectify the problem by having Yuki share her successful batch. Good job, guys! I really like this picture. Particularly those hats. And the way Yuki just looks like she so doesn't want to be there. Anyway, Sine, do you happen to have a Naginata-shaped mold? Naginata-shaped? Are you sure it's a good idea to put that part of your personality in here? Mizuho, don't you think it's important to give some character to your cooking? Not that kind of originality, no. Well, at least we managed to accomplish the job. Yes, now we only have to give it to people we intend to give it to. But, nowadays Masaki hasn't been very responsive. He doesn't even eat the lunch I make him anymore. Yesterday he came to beg for some Towada Kanmi vouchers. Towada Kanmi, isn't that the expensive dessert shop? Yes, he's just doing whatever he pleases, taking but not giving. We are dangerously close to getting a divorce. Already? Wait a minute, you guys aren't even married yet. He only needs to sign here. You actually carry marriage papers with you. Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't be surprised either, speaking as the narrator. That's so typical of you. Oh my god. Somehow I have a feeling that wasn't a compliment. Oh, never mind. Let's wrap things up with a shin. A small ritual to tie up the ending of an event. Okay, so that's as a counterpart to the cooking show theme song thing. A shinmei? A shime? No N in there. Yeah, why not? We did a pretty good job. Okay. Yuzuho stuck her fist out, gesturing the other two to do the same. To cooking with dishonorable intentions. Don't you mean cooking with love? Valentine's was tomorrow. And that's the end of this segment. I'm gonna do another one because that wasn't very long either. I feel like the segments were longer in January than they were in here. Anyway, 14th of February, Valentine's Day. 3 in the afternoon. The sweet aroma of chocolate wafted through the air. This was the day I was waiting for. No, I wasn't just waiting for it, I was anticipating it. The final bell rang, marking the end of school. Masaki! Today! Yuki burst in through the door. Later! I quickly slipped past her and scooted away. The corridor was freezing cold, but I had better things to think about than temperature. I ran today's schedule through my head. About now, Kohai would be trying to calm Yuki down. After that, Sine would ask an exhausted Kohai to meet her at the back gates of school. I was worried perhaps Sine wouldn't be able to gather the courage to ask him out, but it was something she had to do. This was something she wanted. She had to be the one who made the move. I looked at the clock. Judging from the personalities of the two juniors, they would head directly for the back gate as soon as possible. The distance from their classrooms was closer to mine, so I had to hurry. I ran. Faster, faster, faster. Change could happen in a split second. Speed was important in all matters, or so I believed. Speed. Sine speed? I stopped for a moment to think about the idea. Then I began to run again. I was somebody that values speed when changes were to be made. But what about Sine? This doesn't suit her, I muttered as I quickened my pace. 3:15 in the afternoon. Here, look, that's a new scenery. Why did you come? I have something important to do here. I have something important to do here, too. Uh-oh. Sakura Tagami from Class 2, member of the cooking club, known for being popular like everybody's favorite puppy. I hear you managed to be the next club manager. How exciting. I can't wait for the financial meetings to decide on the club budget. Yusuji-chan. San. Please don't bully me like that. How did you know my name? You're famous. Miura Yusuji, notorious for her obsession with money, frowned at the piece of news. If you're trying to play the cutesy princess to gain adoration the way you always do, that won't work on me. Yusuji-san, why are you so hostile all the time? Until the Yusujis overpower the Towadas, everybody is a potential enemy. Alright, I see how it is. You're playing at the meanie with a kind heart. What's that? Just saying, but that's kind of a pity though. Tagami Sakura spoke cautiously. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. I mean, you're really pretty, but if you're angry all the time, even the people around you will be afraid of you. What? Shy away from the compliment? No, I'm not. Really? I see you're definitely an enemy of mine. Oh, come on, let's be friends. No way. I was watching them both at a distance, studying their relationship. But it was time I made my presence known. But it was time I made my presence known. I couldn't afford to keep them waiting too long. I took a deep breath and walked towards them. Towada's bitch. I told you, it's a pity if you're mean like that. Oh, Misaki-senpai. You're both on time. I smiled at my juniors, to the cute one and the not-so-cute one. Where's Toyama-senpai? What do you have to do with Kohai-senpai? You too, Yusuji-san. They both stared at each other with a look of disbelief and then turned to me. What is this about? Explain, Towada's dog. Did something happen? Dog, huh? She made it clear how she thought I was below her. Kohai's a bit busy now, and she asked me to bring you a message. He wants you to wait for him somewhere else. I spoke only to Sakura, ignoring Mayuri. How dare you ignore me, Mayuri Yusuji? Oh, how dare you ignore me, Mayuri Yusuji? So you think you've gained Towada's power, have you? As an Asuji? I will. You put a lot of importance on the Yusuji name. I looked straight into her eyes, confronting her. What? She tried to say something back, but only managed to open and close her mouth like a fish. She was so proud of her heritage, the power her family held, that she had forgotten she herself had not accomplished anything to add to her family's name. She had an ugly mind, so I told her. You know, the real value of a human being lies in how he or she behaves as an individual, I told her. Your heritage, your relations you have, what your name is, those things don't matter at all. In terms of the internet, I would say those are just about the physical lines, the cables you are provided with. What about the internet? Alright, whatever. The importance lies in what kind of contract you decide to sign up on. How much you can download, upload, how you communicate. What kind of network you build and how you decide to interact with society and use your influence. That is a really obscure metaphor, sir. You put too much importance on the quality of the cables you have without the substance or information you use to use them properly, I told her. But I don't give a shit about how expensive your cables are. I don't give a damn about your name. Maybe I might get destroyed by whatever authority your family is, or for offending you. But it wouldn't be your family's name that does it. It would be somebody else, an actual person that may be in the same family as you that does it. And I would be destroyed by him. A person, not a name. Do you get what I'm saying? I could see the haughtiness in Mayuri's eyes drain away, replaced by fear. I told her. So, addressing not Yusuji, but just a simple Mayuri. What do you have to say to me? Never in her life did she think somebody would attack her as an individual. She had no immunity to the situation. She froze, her brain being unable to process what had just happened. I saw her blank expression and was satisfied. I could have dug in further in an attempt to figure out what kind of person she really was. Do you really need to? But that would have to wait for another day. I was running out of time. I put on a smile on my face to show that the confrontation was over. Anyway, Kohai wanted to apologize for making you wait, and he gave me this. I waved the vouchers for Towada Kanmi before him. Yeah, that dessert thing. Are those all-you-can-eat vouchers for Towada junk food? Sakura jumped on them immediately. But Kohai-senpai wouldn't be the sort to... Mayuri muttered distractedly. I made an explanation. I suggested it. I pulled out my phone from my pocket. It was on silent mode and I pushed the playback button to present the video clip I had recorded previously. They both stared into the screen, which showed Kohai kneeling on his knees begging for something before Yuki. I pressed the stop button. As you can see, he went through a lot of trouble for these. Do you mind going with the plan? It would mean a lot for me too, since I'm the one that pressed him to do it. Eat all you want. Yes! Sakura explained enthusiastically. If Kohai-senpai went through all that trouble... Hello, dog. Speaking of puppies... My dog is decidedly not a puppy anymore, but... What do you want? I'm recording something. Dogs are weird. If Kohai-senpai went through all that trouble, and you too, Masaki-senpai, I guess I can't refuse. Great! Let's go then! I ushered them out the back gates. Mayuri Yusuji still looked a little bit numb. If she had been her usual self, I was certain she wouldn't have taken the bait. Being a sharp girl, she would have been suspicious of the video for all the right reasons. Of course, I had renamed the file to show today's date, but I couldn't edit the sound that was recorded with it. I switched the phone's silent mode off. If I switched the phone's silent mode off, they would have had a conversation about last year's exams going on in the background. I couldn't afford the girls being suspicious of the proof that I had brought to convince them. So I needed Mayuri to be beside herself for a little while. What's the matter? Sakura looked a bit too shy to ask. Will Kohai-senpai come? He said he'd message me once he's free. Oh, okay. Do you have any recommendations on what to eat there? Masaki-senpai, you're going to have dessert too? I've got a sweet tooth. Aha! Sakura giggled. You don't look like the sort that likes sugar. I get that all the time, so any recommendations? Well, from what I read in a magazine, I listened to Sakura about some of the reviews she had read. Mayuri walked with her head down, but she seemed interested and quietly listened too. It appeared that she was gradually recovering. Both of them looked hopeful. Kohai had asked them out. On Valentine's Day, he had asked them out. Oh, nice. They knew how dense he could be, and believed he was one step forward, and believed this was one step forward to a closer relationship. He even made an effort to invite them up to Towada Kanmi for the evening, after all. Of course, it was all a lie. I was lying the whole time. Oh god, that's not gonna end well for anybody, is it? Anyway, sustaining! I'm gonna end this off here, so, my name is Dragonite. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.